I am back. I am your host, Jessica Koch, and this is Profound Professionals. It is the interview series where we bring you industry experts from all over the world. This one's actually kind of close to me, kind of a neighbor. So, we're going to help you with these experts and their knowledge by sharing how you can improve your personal life or grow your business. And today, Elaine is right on the mark. She's going to help you with your personal life. And Elaine is a green juice loving grandmother helping women with cancer create disease free life and longevity. So we love people in the healthy world space. Welcome, Elaine.
Thank you so much, Jessica. And thank you for the work that you do.
I love this. I have had the
I
joy.
know.
I think we're really close to 1,000 industry experts globally that we've got to feature from across the world.
I love it.
And just brings me so much joy to meet these amazing humans who are transforming people's lives. Now, because we're talking about cancer and health and longevity and things like this, we're going to say, you know it, I'm the Italian mother of seven, but I am not your mama. We are not giving you a medical, legal, financial, business,
Right.
or any other kind of advice. We are sharing with you what we have learned, what we know, sharing our stories, and say if you need a medical professional or any professional from that list, go and see them. But tell us, how did this become your journey and story, Elaine? How did you get into this green juice passion that you have?
Yes. Well, thank you again. Um, so I will, to set the stage, this is November 2024
Mhm.
and Mother's Day weekend 2025, I will turn 80.
Yay!
Okay. So,
It's beautiful, by the way, too. I love your hair.
oh, thank you. Now it's only this is only 5.5 years old. Up until then, from when I was 50, I was a Barbie doll, and I decided when I moved to the mountains that I was going to just be a sage instead. So I as far as this journey listen, I grew up in New York City. I'm a New York City gal, and incredible life, incredible family, all that. Love my girlfriends. Life was going along beautifully, and then in 2001, I went into the chiropractor because I was a tournament tennis player, and he said, "What's this on your neck?" I said, "I don't know. You're the only one that touches my neck like that." Long story short, I found myself in a very short journey with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a blood cancer. So I did non-traditional integrated stuff. 6 months I was clean. 18 months after 5 years being cancer-free, the same medical team said, Elaine, we don't think you're going to see your grandchildren grow up.
Hmm.
So I'm like, seriously, have you ever met a Jewish grandmother from New York?
Hmm.
Now, your listeners may not be Jewish grandmothers from New York, but there's a lot of mama bears and a lot of people that have passion and missions, and nobody should ever be able to do that to us. So I went on a mission, God, what do you want me to learn? And I went on a journey, and I did an integrated approach. And in the end of 2009, I was deemed cancer-free, and I've been that way ever since. But I really hadn't changed stuff.
Hmm.
And then I was introduced to a lifestyle and did my research on what's the foundation of cancer.
Hmm.
And my first experience with my new lifestyle was green juice. I
Hmm.
went into met a wonderful woman, Lisa Wilson, the Raw Food Institute, right in my backyard, went in. Jessica, I drank green juice for 2 hours. I kept going back. I kept going back. And it's like, what's going on? My cells started to find the joy that you're speaking about because I was filled with damaged cells, inflammation and autoimmune. These things didn't are not a natural part of living.
Hmm.
So I went and I got trained as a medicinal, et cetera. And I've got a graduate degree in dance. And
Wow.
yeah, I live with my girlfriends. I grew up in summer camp, and I'm just totally committed to women being their best so they can bring their magic to the world.
Mhm.
And right now, I've always had private clients, and they're not always women with cancer, and whether, people have been coming to me for weight or diabetes or autoimmune, or, they can't sleep, whatever. And then I just realized about 18 months ago that more and 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 more women are getting cancer. And that's not fair. There are so many medical advances that are amazing, but
Mhm.
at the same time, there's so much more cancer. Something's not right.
Mhm.
So I decided to work with women with cancer um, and teach them everything that I do. That's really what I do. Morning, noon, and night. I live this lifestyle. I learned it through my training, understanding that all the symptoms that we have. Do a lot with women in business because that's where the world gets better,
Yeah.
right? But we're exhausted, we're overwhelmed, we're filled with toxins, we're filled with chemicals. We don't eat right. We think that self-care is selfish. And we get a little thing like whether it's allergies or brain fog or insomnia and exhaustion or aches and pains, and they become so familiar, we think they're a natural part of aging, and it's not right. It's not true at all.
Mhm.
So when we bring this lifestyle together, magic starts to happen. And I realized that the women I was working with, their lives changed. They are they're more involved in communities. Their businesses changed. I had a
Mhm.
woman that was running her husband's dental office. Who wouldn't want to do that right? And after 9 months, we got the dental office in shape. She was a hospice nurse, and now she's a really big influencer in the hospice world. And we need that. So now I work with women to bring health to every area of your life. Listen, one of my favorite expressions that I believe is it's hard to change a world when you can't even poop.
Yeah.
It really is. You're
Be our
well,
best versions if we're not our healthiest stuff. So again, if
exactly.
you are feeling sick or you are feeling aches and pains or you are having issues sleeping or anything, go see a medical professional. But also, if it feels right to you, reach out to Elaine, do some research, find out what else there might be from a preventative standpoint, from a healthy standpoint, so many options. There's just so many options out there. And I think Elaine is sharing some really, really good ones. So give us a tip. Give us a tip that someone could do today to be the healthier version of themselves.
Great. So understanding that turning to natural things is really and bringing more oxygen and nutrients. The best tip that I would give you right now is to start your day with hot water and lemon.
Oh, that's a good one.
How easy is that?
Right?
How get up, you have hot water with lemon,
Mhm.
and it brings oxygen into your brain right away. It helps things moving, and it's amazing how that little bitty thing can make such a difference, right? And the other thing I would say is turn to nature, turn to
Mhm.
living foods.
I love that. I love that. Now, how about a nonprofit cause you love? Get typing out
Great.
there
Absolutely.
and tell us yours, but Elaine, share with yours too.
So, my favorite, I have lots of them. I work with women, um, um, uh, the, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, women's violence, right? But
Yeah.
the nonprofit that I work with that I love it's called We Will Survive Cancer, and it works with families
Mhm.
that are touched by cancer.
Mhm. Mhm.
And they Gala Bynum here in Washington, D.C. area. I've been working with them for years on their advisory board, and we work with helping families that are touched,
Mhm.
whether it's keeping the lights on. It's very expensive.
Expensive.
People think that to get healthy is expensive. It's really expensive when you're not healthy.
Mhm.
And at holiday time, we have wrapping parties. I've had 30 people at my house wrapping hundreds and hundreds of gifts to give to families so that the whole family can have the holiday. So I really work with them a
That's
lot. We will survive cancer, and that's really because everybody's touched.
mhm.
Everybody's touched.
How about a book that inspired your personal life or helped you grow your business?
Well, there are so many, but I will tell you that the greatest advances I've had in my business when occurred when I am taking care of myself. So I would say that my discovering Eckhart Tolle about 4 years ago has been a huge, huge, huge influence on me. And
Mm,
just really understanding and connecting with my soul and who I am. And that's really where I spend a lot of my time right now. And let me tell you that the cleaner your body, the
mm,
deeper your thoughts. You
mm.
can't get to your soul when there are toxins all around protecting it.
That's
So,
fast.
yeah, it's really wild to see it happen. But the cleaner your body, it's like getting into fresh sheets.
Mhm.
Or yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah.
I love
Mhm.
that. How about books that I think you have some books you participated in.
Yes, I have not written my own book. I've done probably like 8 or 9 compilation books. Two of them were We Will Survive Cancer.
Mhm.
One was volume 1 and volume 2. Another one was um, about overcoming mediocrity.
Yeah.
Another one was life boosts,
Mhm.
things like that. Women's transformation, those kinds of things I like to contribute to. And a lot of business. I do business business work because if we can keep them healthy, right?
Yeah, you can.
So, yeah, there are lots of those. I love doing that.
That's awesome. So it's been so fun having you on the show. The work you're doing is so important. I hope you've enjoyed being a guest on the show.
Well, I love the work that you're doing, and I love that being able to reach women that can really have an impact on the world. That's really where I am at almost 80. That's why I'm still doing this.
I love that. I love that. So as we close out today, we're going to ask you to share a final thought, a piece of information or inspiration as we go.
That's easy. For me, the greatest gift that you can give to the people that you love and the things that mean the most to you is you being healthy.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's true. It's very, very true. All right, everybody out there, I'm your host, Jessica Koch. This is Profound Professionals. And until the next one, be kind to yourself out there and be kind to each other.
Kindness. It's all about kindness. Thank you.